Some of the things that you'll be needing to make these baits with that dead-on Plastix are going to be, first of all, a mold. You want at least one mold, hopefully some more. There's different types. There's open pour, where you just kind of pour it into the open-faced one. There's this kind where you inject them. This one just has 2. There's ones with more screws, so you can actually launch more at a time. Several different types. You're going to want your clamps, of course. Make sure that your hot liquid doesn't come out. You're going to want some nice and sturdy clamps too. I mentioned that in one of my last videos, but it is important. Next item on our agenda is a stir stick. I'm actually just using this chartreuse fish descaler. So it works well for me. It gets rid of the air bubbles, helps distribute evenly all the heat and whatnot like that. Gotta have it. Gotta have it. Always have your specific spot for the specific items as well. Your next item on the agenda today, an injector. You're gonna want at least one of these bad boys. This here is just a medium-size injector from Do It Molds. It's pretty good stuff. The tip comes out pretty easily. I did have a problem with one of the other tips, to be honest, but this one, I don't know if it was just machined more perfectly or what the deal is, but it pops right out, launches perfect, cleans perfect. Very easy stuff. You're gonna want to make sure that you do lube the little O-ring in there with worm oil before you shoot your baits. It helps maintain it, helps it launch easier once you're done, helps pop it on there easier, makes your life a heck of a lot easier. Like I said again, have your specific spot for everything. I've got my specific spots for every little tool that I use. Just makes my whole process that much easier. Next thing on our agenda, we have here a little measuring spoon. Wouldn't use this side for glitters and whatnot unless if you're mixing them all into there, but you know, use these for pearl powders, glitters, all sorts of stuff. You don't want to overdo it. I'd rather underdo it and notice that I've underdone it and fix it rather than overdo it, which you can't come back from. Once again, perfect spot for it. Next things on the agenda are actually some things that I went over in another video. Those are your safety equipment. Safety glasses, gloves. Got these nice Rapala gloves. You'll see those in the other video, of course. Filtration mask. Do not skip out on this, folks. Just watch the video. It's called Making Plastix Safely. Next thing on our agenda here is going to be cutters. You're gonna need something to trim those bad boys once they're done, making them look professional and making it just, I mean, you gotta make the fish want them, you gotta make the people want them. People aren't gonna buy them if they don't look good, so get them nice precision scissors. You're gonna want some pigment. Now, pigment, colorant, you can call it either one, doesn't matter. It's just more technical terms, I guess. Different colors of this stuff out there. You can get just about any color on the rainbow. Roy G. Biv. This one's pretty awesome, just a fluorescent orange. But like I said, there are so many out there. You'll be able to play with them, mix them up, just kind of test out different theories, come up with theories while you're sleeping at night. I mean, I literally think of things 24/7 while I'm at work, while I'm taking care of the baby, anything. Next guy you're gonna want here, glitters. There are many different types of glitters, many different colors, many different shapes, many different sizes. This here is gunmetal, nice hex shaped, so you can get hex shaped, square shaped, circle shaped, any of that kind of stuff. I'll also make another video about glitters. I'll make another separate one about pigments, colorants, And then I'll make another one about our next item on the agenda here, which would be our pearl powder or mica powder. This stuff gives your baits a pearly, shiny finish. I tend to think of it more as a pigment colorant myself, because your clear quality, depending on how much you use of this stuff, goes away instantly. So you're not going to be able to see your glitter all the way through like with some baits. Make sure that you don't use too much. Like I said, it's better to underdo it, notice, and then fix it than overdo it, which you can't fix. Wasting plastic, wasting product, that's a loss. I mean, why do it? We're not in it to lose, you know. Less time from the fish too. Next guy here, I actually failed when I went and bought this. I thought, oh, I'm gonna get this nice expensive thermometer here, check the temperature with. Bad idea. I should have gotten a temp gun. Reason being that this thing takes, I don't know, 45 seconds to even get an accurate temperature reading. A temp gun, within 3 seconds, you're shooting it away about a half a foot from it, and boom, you got your temperature. The more accurate you are with the temperature, the less chance of scorching. I know with this dead-on Plastix, it does have a less chance of scorching, which is awesome. That's also one of the reasons I purchased it. I hate it turning that yellow tint, you know. Nobody likes that. You don't want to ruin your baits and once again waste product. For the next portion of this video, I'm going to be actually shooting the baits. For that portion, I'm going to be wearing that mask, which most of you know, or maybe all of you know, that you can't talk when you're doing that, at least not clearly to the camera. So for that, I'm gonna pop on all my safety gear, and I'll pop right back to you guys. Keep watching.